Guys, how's it going? At Thalassoft Life here, and today we're going to be doing another video where I predict the 2017-18 Premier League season. Now, as you all know, the Premier League starts in a week's time, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic season, and it's going to be emotional, undoubtedly, and as it always is, of course. And yeah, today I thought I wanted to do a video of me predicting where the teams are going to finish in the league table. So let's get this over with. Okay, in 20th place, I've gone with Burnley. Now I'm sorry Burnley, I didn't want to do this, but you've lost so many players, especially the Michael Keane, which is a big loss, and he went to Everton, and I think it's going to be a big loss for them. He was key to them. He was a key centre back to them last season, and they have made some good signings like Jonathan Walters from Stoke, but I think this season it will be more difficult for them than last, as other teams have strengthened more. And yeah, Burnley 20th. Now 19th, I've gone for Huddersfield. Now Huddersfield have made a couple of signings which are really good. I believe they haven't sold many players, not sure, but they have strengthened in a way. But I put them 19th because obviously, like Burnley, they'll find it hard. But I hope they do well, I really hope. 18th, I've gone with Brighton. Now, Brighton, they've bought a couple of decent signings. I believe they bought about over 5 players, which is really good. Not like really famous ones, but I'm sure there are decent ones, and I hope they do well. But at the same time, I think they're going to find it difficult. And yeah, and I hope they do well. Yeah. So yeah, 18th for Brighton. 17th now, Swansea City. Now they have made. Now they didn't do that well last season, and I don't think they're going to do well this season, but they won't get relegated. They'll just about survive. They bought in Roque Mesa from, I think he's Spanish, he's a centre mid, and I think that'll be a good signing for them. And yeah, they have brought in a couple of signings, and I think that will do a really good job for them. And yeah, they've lost loads of players as well, but I think they will do a little bit worse than last season, so because it will be difficult. Now for 16th, I've gone with Bournemouth. Now they had an alright season last season, and now this transfer window they signed Jermaine Defoe, which is a brilliant signing for them in my opinion. He brought him from Sunderland. I think he will score loads of goals for them, and yeah, but I don't think that they will consistently perform well, and I think they will finish 16th. So 16th for Bournemouth for me. Now 15th, and I've gone with Watford. Now, reason I think this, because they have made couple of signings, but they've lost a couple of players which will be key to them. But I'm pretty sure they won't have. Pretty sure the new signings will have an impact for them. 15th, and I'm hoping they do well, but I think it's going to be difficult for them. Now, so Watford 15th. 14th now, it's Newcastle. I've put Newcastle 14th. Now they got Rafa Benitez, they've won the championship last season, which is brilliant for them. And I think they will be alright this season. Actually, I think they will do well. They got decent players. They got Rafa Benitez, who's a brilliant manager, in my opinion. And yeah, Newcastle 14th. 13th, Stoke City. Now, they've lost Arnautovic, which in my opinion could be a big loss for them. But they are trying to make signings. They are trying. They've brought in a couple of players. And yeah, Stoke City 13th, and they did all right last season, and I think it will be I think they'll do the same this season as well. Now 12th, Leicester City. Obviously last season they got off to a terrible start last season with Ranieri getting sacked. They brought in a new manager, and I think they'll do well this season. They'll finish mid-table because new manager brought in new tactics and motivated the players, and I think if they can keep Mahrez and Vardy, then they will do well. And with a new manager, new tactics coming in, I think they could do well this season. Now 11th, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace haven't sold any player. Well, they sold one, and the reason I'll put them 11th is because I think they have a good team. They got good players like Benteke. They got Townsend. They got Cabaye. They got brilliant players. They got really decent players, and they got Saka in defence, which is a brilliant defender. And yeah, they haven't sold them so far. They haven't sold any of those players, and they brought in 2 players. So yeah, they keep on strengthening, and yeah, that's why I put them 11th. I think they'll do well. Now 10th, I've gone for West Brom. Now last season, I believe they finished in the top 10, which is brilliant for them. And I think, wait, who did this? Oh, I don't know who they signed, but I think they are gonna do well this season. They got good players like Hal Robson-Kanu, Salman Rondon. That's strong in attack, and obviously they lost Darren Fletcher, which will be a big loss for them, as I think it was their captain. I'm not sure, but yeah, I've gone for West Bromwich Albion 10th, and I hope they do well. Now 9th, I've gone for West Ham. Now, I was surprised when I say that, but West Ham have actually strengthened. They sold loads of players, but they weren't their top players. They kept Lanzini, and they've bought Javier Hernandez from Leverkusen, which is an excellent signing for them. A great addition to the squad. He's a striker, obviously, and I think he'll score loads of goals for them. He'll be a good striker in the Premier League this season. And they've obviously brought in Zabaleta and Joe Hart, which they are decent signings. Well, Zabaleta, then he's in his 30s already, but he's still a good right back, and I think that will be a good addition to the squad. And yeah, 9th for Southampton. 8th, 9th for West Ham. 8th, I've gone for Southampton. Now they've sold many players. They've sold Jay Rodriguez. Not sure about the other ones, but they have brought in some players, and they have strengthened in some areas. So yeah, I think 8th for Southampton, and they have a good squad. They got players like Gabbiadini, who's a good striker for them. He'll score goals, and they've got Tadic as well. So I think they'll do quite well this season. I think they'll finish 8th. I think it's like last season. No, I think last season they finished lower. I'm not sure. 7th, I've gone for Everton. Now, Everton have lost Romelu Lukaku to Man United, which I think is a big loss for them, but they have made loads and loads of signings, and they have strengthened. They've brought in like Wayne Rooney, David Klaassen, Michael Keane from Burnley, obviously, and they have strengthened in pretty much every area, and especially in midfield. And yeah, Everton have got a good team, and I think they'll finish 7th, just like last season. Now 6th. Now obviously the top 6 is quite hard to decide because it's just hard to predict them. but anything can happen in the top 6. Okay, that's my prediction, don't judge me. 6th, Tottenham Hotspur. Now, a lot of you might disagree with me, I know, but the reason I put them 6th is because they haven't made any signings yet. They've lost their best right back, Kyle Walker, to Man City, and they haven't found a replacement. Actually, no, they haven't made any signings at all. And on top of that, they're playing at Wembley, which in recent years, as we all know, they have struggled at Wembley. They're not used to a big pitch, or they might get used to it later on in the season, but that's not going to happen over the course of one season. It will take time for them to get used to a bigger pitch. It's not White Hart Lane, where they play on a small pitch. So yeah, I think 6th. They have a good squad, don't get me wrong, but I put them 6th. Now 5th, Manchester United. Now, again, a lot of you might disagree with me, but I think they brought in like 3 players. They brought Matic, Lukaku, and Lindelof, which is like they are pretty good signings. But I don't think they will be at the top level as yet. They might be next season, but they will still like learn to play that under Mourinho, and it will take time for them to get back to the top. Now 4th, I've put Liverpool. Now Liverpool, they are not that active, but they have made a brilliant signing of Mohamed Salah from Roma, which I think will be a great addition to the squad. And they signed Solanke from Chelsea, and Robertson, which is a right back or full back, which is an excellent defender. But again, anything can happen in top 4, and I put Liverpool 4th. So yeah, but I think Liverpool will do well this season. Now 3rd, I've gone for Arsenal, my team. Now, a lot of you may think that I'm biased, but I'm not, because like we haven't been we have brought in Lacazette, which is an excellent signing for us, and we've brought in Kolasinac from Schalke, which he'll be a great addition to the squad. So will be Lacazette. Lacazette is clinical and can finish, and Kolasinac is a strong left back and can create loads of chances in attack and can be pacey. And yeah, but we haven't been that active in the transfer window as well. We need to make another, and if we can keep Sanchez, then I think we will finish in the Champions League places, definitely. Now 2nd, I've gone for Chelsea. Now Chelsea have brought in some decent players like Antonio Rudiger, Bakayoko, Morata, especially. They have been active in the transfer window, and I think they won't be champions like last season, but they will still manage to like do well this season, but just behind the leaders. And on 1st, we have gone with Manchester City. Now, Manchester City have brought in loads of players like Kyle Walker, Mendy, Bernardo Silva, Ederson, yeah, pretty much like loads of players that they pretty much strengthened, and they kept a lot of players. I think they didn't sell much, but yeah, I'll go Man City 1st, and they have strengthened. Let's be honest, they have strengthened, and Pep Guardiola is an excellent manager, don't get me wrong, and I think if they can retain like Aguero, Jesus, they have loads of attacking threat, and they will challenge for the title, and I think they might win it as well. So yeah, guys, that was my Premier League 2017-2018 Premier League predictions. Comment what's your predictions. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you all guys next video. Bye bye.